Okay, so if you haven't noticed, ChatGPT or OpenAI has updated their instant model to GPT 5.5 Instant a little over a week ago. And they are basically saying that this new model is smarter and more accurate with clearer, more concise answers that feel better tailored to you. Um, Et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to read through all this. This is kind of the normal verbiage they have when they release a new model, which is every couple of days now. Smarter, more accurate answers. Hallucinates less. Does better on the benchmarks. Does all the things. They have a couple of examples throughout this post. I'm gonna just kind of skip over most of this because again, this is I think in most cases you'll be better off doing examples with your own data. And I think the benchmarks, they're always just gonna say the new model is better than the old models. So I mean that's not I don't think that's very interesting. Another example, blah, 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 more personalized responses. And this is an example of why I don't know. I don't think that these comparisons are really useful. Like this example here is what new tea place should I try? Now maybe you like tea and no problem, but like this is for the San Francisco, California, it's in the United States. That's for the San Francisco tea scene. So if you don't live in San Francisco, this you won't even know these places. So, I mean, again, if you do live in San Francisco and you like tea, this is perfect for you. I feel like most people who are reading this, me included, are not in San Francisco. And so it's not really relevant. I'll move on. Um, One thing that is interesting to me, at least, and that I think is relevant in here is that they have another new feature and they're calling it memory sources. And basically, if you prompt it for something using the new model and it gives you whatever answer, if it pulled information for the answer from memories that you have, it'll basically cite those memories, just like it would cite, a website or something else. So if you like read it and you're like, would you even get that information? You think it's hallucinating or whatever, it actually tries to kind of back up some of its information and it'll cite memories now, which it did not do before. It says in here, yeah, memory sources are not shown to others if you choose to share a chat. So this is only visible to you. And again, may be useful if you feel like something might be hallucinating or you want to make sure that your memories are being used, referenced properly. If they're not, you can go in here and you can actually make a correction to the memory so that next time it doesn't give the same information. Or if you don't want the memory, you can just delete the memory from here. So again, that is a new feature. I can't demo that for you because I don't use memories in there that's a whole other conversation. But the availability of 5.5 Instant, it is rolled out already. Again, this article is about 10 days ago. It's already rolled out to all ChatGPT users. The old instant model was GPT-5.3 Instant. So 5.5 should be rolled out to everyone across the board. If you're in ChatGPT, let me switch over now. So if you're in ChatGPT, they kind of changed where the models are. They're right here now. And it'll just say instant on here. And if you click on it, then it'll say right here, latest 5.5. Like I mentioned before, if you want to actually do a direct comparison, which honestly I think in most cases, if you just use the new model, just use it. The way they've been kind of rolling out these models and like sunsetting the old ones, like 5.3 is gonna go away in probably like a month or two anyway. So even if you don't like 5.5, you're gonna have to use it soon enough anyway. But if you want to do a comparison, I would recommend just coming in here and then going and, I mean, you can do the first one to leave it on 5.5 Instant and then put in whatever prompt you have. And then you come over here and you do a new chat. So you get back to this screen and then you click on here and go to configure. And for the model, you just click on the drop down here and you can actually go to 5.4 or 5.3 because there was no 5.4 instant model. So the instant model under 5.4 is actually 5.3. That's kind of confusing, but either way, like you just want to get it so that you have 5.3 instant here. So again, you can either click on 5.4 or 5.3. Both of them will give you 5.3 instant here, and then you can put your prompt in, whatever. So maybe you do want to know what kind of tea, what kind of new tea places there are, but in New York or whatever, wherever you are. But I would, if you want to do a direct comparison, I would come in here and then do latest model and make sure that just says instant, and then you can confirm that it's 5.5 here, and then just go and configure and pull up whichever older model that you want. And again, 5.3 instant would be the most recent one, and then just do your comparison prompt. So again, ChatGPT or OpenAI does have a new-ish model from a week and a half ago, GPT-5.5 Instant. It is supposed to be better in a couple of areas. With just the usage that I've done with it so far, I do like it a little bit better. It really depends on what kind of prompt you're doing, and the way that you prompt it is a little bit different. We had a different video about that, and it's not necessarily intuitive. So I really recommend like watching that video just to see if you use agents, then the way that 5.5 works will be familiar to you. If you don't, you probably want to look through their documentation on how to prompt it or watch our video that kind of breaks down the documentation on how to prompt it, because it is different. And a lot of people they don't like it because it's kind of a drastic change, but it is in line with agents, and everything right now is agents. So it's just the way that it works might be different. So if you just go in and start playing around with it and it doesn't seem to really work that well, it's probably because they changed just the behavior with how you have to prompt it. So again, that's a whole different topic. That's why we made a separate video about it. But they have a new model, 5.5 Instant. It should be available for all ChatGPT users. So that's free, that's Go, Plus, Business, Enterprise, all the plans that they have. You should be able to just come right in here, and you shouldn't have to do anything. Like when you go to chatgpt.com, you probably have to log in. But then once you do that, like, this is the default. So it should just say instant. And if you click on that, it should say latest 5.5. If it doesn't, then I don't know, honestly, because this is the new default. So, I mean, I would say click on this and maybe you have like a go to latest here. But like once you log in, this should be your default now. If it's not, it probably will be soon, I guess. But try it out, and hopefully it works well for you, and we will see you next time.